Today, I want to update colleagues on the university's preparations for the Research Excellence Framework, otherwise known as REF. I'm going to summarise some of the main new features of this, outline the approach we as a university are taking, and also set out how colleagues can help. As most of us will probably know, the REF undertakes a peer review of research activities within universities through submission to 34 disciplinary units of assessment. The panels consider outputs, impact case studies, and the broader research environment to include data on research income and PhD completions. The last REF took place in 2014, and the next one will happen in 2021. Indeed, the census date for staff, research income and impact is the 31st of July 2020, so just 15 months away now. REF matters for two key reasons. First, it will shape our research reputation for the best part of the next decade. Second, our performance will drive what share of the so-called QR income we are allocated. Based on REF 2014, we receive around £5 million per year, so you can see that an appreciable increase in this level will make a real difference to our academic activities. REF 2021 will be different to REF 2014 in a number of ways, including in the weighting of the different elements and, rightly, by giving greater prominence to equality, diversity and inclusion. But the most important of these by far is the way that each submission will be compiled. This time, universities are being encouraged to be inclusive and to submit all staff on teaching and research contracts, along with those who have an independent responsibility for research. This is the reapproach that Aston is taking too. Universities are also being asked to submit fewer outputs. In 2014, each returned staff member had to provide their best 4 outputs. However, for REF 2021, we will be submitting an average of 2.5 outputs per person with a minimum of 1 and a maximum of 5 outputs per person. What this means is that REF is explicitly a team effort, where our submitted outputs will simply be those to which we're ranked highest in our internal processes. Put differently, there is no link in REF 2021 between how many outputs individual colleagues are submitting and their status or indeed ability as researchers. So what can colleagues do to help? Well, first and foremost, we need to make sure that everyone's record on Pure is up to date, because only outputs which are listed on Pure and which comply with open access requirements are eligible for selection. Second, we can all help on impact case studies, either by contributing to one of the 38 case studies we will be submitting across our 7 units of assessment, or by supporting other colleagues who are doing so. Each impact case study counts as much as several outputs, so this really matters. Third, let's do everything we can to support our Associate Deans for Research and Impact Champions in the schools who are leading this process in the run-up to the submission date of 27th of November 2020. And lastly, the university's draft Code of Practice will be published for consultation during the spring, so please look out for the email asking for input. In the meantime, please continue to work on outputs, creating impacts, applying for research awards, and supporting our PhD students. Our significant growth as a university over the past 5 years has transformed both the quantity and quality of research being undertaken at Aston, and this gives us an excellent foundation, not just to be successful at REF 2021, but also beyond.